Hello, Rucker kids. This is Mrs. Miller, and I'm here to give you another virtual music lesson. I hope you enjoyed last week's lesson. Go ahead and send me a video if you've got a video of yourself singing. You can send it to the principal, Mrs. Puente, or she can pass it on to me, okay? I'd love to hear how you guys did last week. So this week is very special because this is my final week of teaching at Rucker, and I'm so grateful to have been able to meet all of you and teach all of you this whole year. I'm so grateful to the Partner Schools program because they provided the grant money for me to be able to teach you guys this year. I'm gonna miss you so much. I hope I'll see you next year. And to the fifth graders that I got to meet and teach this year, congratulations on graduating from Rucker and going on to a different school next year. I wish you all the best, and I've got a very special song that encapsulates all my feelings towards you kiddos. So I'll announce that in a bit, but first today we're gonna do another warm-up. We're gonna just do the same as last week. We're gonna review our solfege syllables and hand signs. Then we're gonna learn the special song, and then I'll teach you a little game. Some of you know it, of course. Some of you know all my tricks now because you've known me all year. But let's go ahead and do our warm-up. So here is a reminder of our solfege syllables and hand signs. And I believe I sent this handout in the last email with the video. So we've got do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, and high do. And then we go back down. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, and lo do. So now let's put the music to it. Here's our do, and see I have my very round mouth. Do. Let's get a good breath. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Let's go back down. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Very good. Now let's try to do it a little faster. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. How did you do? Let's try a little faster. We might not be able to do the hand signs this fast. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Pretty good. Let's try a little faster. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Oh, I knew I couldn't do it that fast. Now let's take the hand signs away and just use our hand like this. We're gonna go up and down. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. How did you do? It's pretty tricky. Let's do it one more time at that pace. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Excellent! Now that we're all warmed up, well, let's do one more warm-up. A lot of my kids like these. These are called sirens. So, and that means, like, have you ever heard a police siren or a fire engine siren? Woo! They make high and low noises. So we're gonna go ahead and do some sirens. I'm gonna do some type of siren, and then you're gonna repeat after me. Woo! Boo! Woo! Good job! Now another fun warm-up exercise is to do animal noises, you know, like maybe like a woodpecker. That sounded like a monkey. I'm bad at the animal noises. Maybe meow, like a weird kitty cat. Anyway, you can come up with better ones than me, I bet. So I think that's good enough for our warm-up. Before we start the special song, I wanted to show you another guitar. Now remember last week I showed you an electric guitar, but this is an acoustic guitar. You can see that it's a lot bigger than the electric guitar. See how fat it is? Because remember last week we talked about how an acoustic guitar is hollow. Hear that? There's that hole I talked about. You can see inside that hole. When I press down on the strings, there we go. When I press down on the strings with my left hand, and then I strum the strings over the hole with my right hand. If I had a pick, which is a little piece of plastic that you use to strum. Now you can tell I'm not a very good guitarist. This is my husband's guitar. He's very good at playing guitar, but I like to do it for fun. So that's our acoustic guitar. Do you remember in Do Re Mi, in that video, there's the character Maria in The Sound of Music. She plays an acoustic guitar. All right, so now let me go ahead and introduce our new song. And I think a lot of you will have heard this song before. That's just my computer. Have you ever heard of a movie called Toy Story? I bet a lot of you've seen that. There are actually a lot of Toy Story movies. And the main theme of that movie is friendship, right? Because Woody, the main character, is a toy cowboy. And his best friend is a little boy named Andy. And so the friendship between him and Andy is very, very special to him. And then later on, he feels like his friendship with Andy is threatened by another character named Buzz Lightyear, who is a spaceman toy. Now, at first, Woody and Buzz don't get along at all, do they? But through a bunch of different adventures that they go on, they end up becoming best friends too. So I picked this song. It's called You've Got a Friend in Me, that I first heard when I watched that movie when I was a kid. And it's the story, the song lyrics, the words of the song say, you've got a friend in me, you've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. And I just thought that song really encapsulated what I wanted to, the message that I wanted to give you kids. Because, you know, like my 5th graders who are graduating, even if we never get to meet again, perhaps, I just want you to remember that I'm your friend. And I hope you'll have fond memories of our time together singing and learning, as just like I'm gonna have really wonderful memories from my time spent teaching you. Okay? So let's learn this song. And I've got some choreography, of course, because it's fun. You've got a friend in me. Let's try that. You've got a friend in me. My dog. Bowie, do you want to say hi to everybody? My dog is at my feet. Hey, do you want to say hi? Come here, come here. He's interrupting the song, but he's a good boy. This is Bowie. He's a very fluffy, scruffy dog, and I've known him for a long time. He's about 14 years old now. Can you hear him? He's he's grumbling because he wants to go outside, I think. Aww. Well, he's my friend. You want to sing with us, Bowie? You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. So that's the first verse. I'm going to have to put Bowie down, though, because I can't teach you the choreography with him up here. All right, can you say bye-bye, Bowie? Say bye-bye? Okay. Go on. Oh, stop grumbling. Oh, my goodness. My husband will have to take him out for a walk because we're busy. We're learning our song. Let's try it again. You've got a friend in me. And then the next words are the same, but the music is a little different. It's a little higher. You've got a friend in me. Let's try that part again. You've got a friend in me. Good. When the road looks rough ahead. Let's try that again. When the road looks rough ahead. And then, and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed. And you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed. Good. You just, oh, I know this part's, you just remember what your old pal said. Here's you. You just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. And then we say, yeah, you've got a friend in me. Not too hard. Now we've got verse 2. And the beginning is the same. You've got a friend in me. And it goes up again. You've got a friend in me. You've got troubles. I've got 'em too. Let's do, you've got troubles. You've got troubles. I've got 'em too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. Let's do there. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. Do you feel that syncopated beat? That means the beat, here's a steady beat. There isn't anything. That's steady. Let's sing that. There isn't anything. Are you clapping? One more time. There isn't anything. And then here's the syncopated rhythm. It means it goes off the beat. I wouldn't do for you. Let's do I wouldn't do for you. Let's do it one more time. I wouldn't do for you. Good job. Let's start from there isn't anything. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. Good job. If we stick, if we stick together, we can see it through. Here's if we stick together. If we stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Good job. Let's sing that much with the music. Let me just get this queued up. Here we go. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Here's the road. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. And here we go again. Verse 2. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got troubles. You've got troubles. I've got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. If we stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Good job. Now we've got what we call a bridge. Now that means this is music that's a little different. And it's so we had two verses that have the same music but different words. And now we've got a bridge, which means it's gonna have different words and also different music. And it's gonna lead us kind of like a bridge over to our last verse. So we go verse, verse, and we've got our bridge over to the last verse. Okay? So this is gonna sound very different. Here are the words. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am. Let's try that. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am. Now we'll put the music. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am. Let's try that. Here's some. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am. Good. And then we say, bigger and stronger too. Here's bigger, bigger and stronger too. Maybe. So that's on the same note. Bigger and stronger too. Maybe. So we're being very humble, right? When you're humble, you're saying like, oh, I'm not the best. I'm a good person, but there might be other people that are smarter than me. But what the message is that even if I might not be the smartest, bravest, strongest person in the world, I'll be there for you as much as I can be because I'm your friend, right? So let's start from the beginning of that bridge. Some other folks, let's do it. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too. Maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Let's try that again. But none of them will ever love you the way I do. And then it's me and you, boy. Let's try it's me and you, boy. Good job. And then we say, and as the years go by. Let's try that. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. Oh, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's start from our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. And then we say, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Let's do that ending again. It's 3 times the last time. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Good job. I'm going to take another sip of my tea. And now let's sing it from the bridge with the music. Here we go. Remember, it's going to be some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am. Bigger and stronger too. Maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. And if you've got somebody there with you that you can give a big hug to at the end, or you can just give yourself a big hug. I wish I had all you kids here. I could give you a big hug. So now let's try to sing that song from the beginning. You got a friend in me. All right, let's see how we do with our choreography. You can do a little sway. Here we go. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got troubles, I've got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. If we stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Here we go. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am. Bigger and stronger too. Maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Good job, kids. I think you know how much I'm gonna miss you, but I do have one more video for you guys. I've got my last after-school choir video coming up, so tune in for that. Everybody's welcome to sing with us. And now I've got a little game to show you. So this is my dynamics cube, and a lot of you kids know about this. So I made this myself out of a tissue box. So if you've got a spare tissue box, can hear the tissues inside still. So if you want to make a dynamics cube at home, what you do is you get an old tissue box. I have the tissues in still because it gives it a little bit more weight, because I like to roll it and throw it up in the air and let it land and see what we land on. Just like a die or a dice when you're playing like Monopoly or a game like that. So I got a tissue box, and then I taped white paper to cover up the tissue box, so it would just be a white cube. Now a cube is this shape, right? It's got all these different sides, 6 sides, right? And one side looks like a square, right? All the sides look like squares, but they make a cube put all together, a 3-dimensional object. So then I put some letters, some special letters on each side. Now I'm going to tell you what they are first, okay? Dynamics in music, that's a word that tells us if something is loud or soft, okay? So the dynamics of a musical piece are symbols that'll tell us if we're going to sing loud or soft, okay? So I'm going to show you what they all mean now. So first, let's start with P. Now this P stands for an Italian word, piano. Let's all say piano. Piano. Now it sounds like piano, right? Which is an instrument, a musical instrument that you play with your fingers. It's got a lot of keys on it. It's a type of percussion instrument. But in this case, piano means soft. So if I were to throw up my cube and it landed on P, I would sing very soft. So let me show you. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. So that's piano. Now if I were to show you 2 P's, what do you think that means? That stands for an Italian word, pianissimo. Let's try that word. Pianissimo. Good job. Now that just means, since we've got 1 P means soft, what do you think 2 P's means? That's right, it means very soft. It means extra soft. We've got 2 P's instead of 1. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my husband taking Bowie for a walk. What a lucky doggy. So that's what pianissimo means. Then, let's see, then we've got MP. And that stands for the Italian mezzo piano. Let's say mezzo. Mezzo piano. Good job. And this just means medium soft. So we'll be a little bit louder than piano. Okay? Now we've got, I'm going to show you this one. That's an F. That stands for the Italian word forte. Hear how I rolled my R? Forte. Let's say it together. Forte. Good. What do you think forte means? Kind of sounds like forceful, right? It means loud. So if we land on this, we're singing, you've got a friend in me. Much louder, right? Now what if we have MF? Remember before, the MP was medium soft. So what do you think the MF is? That's right, medium loud. Mezzo forte. Let's say that. Mezzo forte. Good. So that just means it's not quite as loud as forte, right? It's medium loud. Okay? Then this is a lot of my students' favorite one, but it's my least favorite one. It's 2 F's. Now if 1 F means loud, what do you think 2 F's means? Oh, it means very loud, right? super loud. Now you could write even more F's to make it super, super, super duper loud. But the Italian word for this is fortissimo. Let's try that. Fortissimo. Remember, 2 P's was pianissimo? And now we have fortissimo. Good job. So here's the game. We're gonna roll this dice and we're gonna see what it lands on. And you can pick whatever song you want. You could use Happy Birthday and see what it lands on. Or you could just have, if you wanted to do this with a friend as a game, if you have a dynamics cube, you each can roll and see what, and you can pick your own song and see how loud or soft you get to sing it. Or a friend, even without a dynamics cube, a friend can just say, I want you to sing Happy Birthday fortissimo. And you can just do it like that, okay? But since I've got the dynamics cube, let's try it. Let's try You've Got a Friend in Me. Oh, I hope it doesn't land on fortissimo. That's too loud. It's too loud. Here we go. Oh, no. This always happens to me. Okay, let's try You've Got a Friend in Me at fortissimo. Here we go. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Oh, I need a sip of my tea. Let's do one more. What do you think it's gonna be this time? Oh, I hope it's pianissimo. Let's try. Oh, mezzo piano. This is a nice one. It's not too loud, not too soft. Let's try it. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Good job, kids. I hope you had fun today. I hope you liked the song. And catch me in the after school choir video, okay? And if you would send me, or the principal, a video of you guys singing, that would be so great. I would love to hear you guys singing. All right? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.